Boom, we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aaron Parker. I'm so excited to be with you today. We have another success interview. We got brand new 10K affiliates in the house, Kendall and Nathan. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Woo! All right, so first of all, I know that most people watching this because we are on a Friday afternoon and there's craziness happening right now all around the world, as everybody knows if you're here live. And guess what? I know a lot of people are going to be watching the recording. So for those of you watching the replay, do us a favor, drop a like, drop a comment, let us know who's here. And if you're on live, drop a comment right now if you're on live and let us know so we can do a quick roll call. And we're just going to dive in. We're going to get this party started. I want to give everyone a heads up. You want to make sure to take notes. Take notes. I know some of you are driving, so that's fine. But be ready to take notes because these guys are going to be dropping some bombs. They're going to be dropping some tips, some nuggets, some information that can help you get results. Anybody want results? How about who wants to get promoted? Who wants to get promoted? If you want to get promoted to 5K, how about 10K? These two rock stars are going to teach you exactly how to do it because they have already done it. So first of all, Kendall, Nathan, tell us a little bit about who you are. Talk to us.
All right. So I'm Kendall. We live in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada. And I actually work at a plumbing and electrical company. I'm an operations supervisor. Our company went through a ton of layoffs last year, and the economy isn't really picking up at all. And so we thought that we would definitely try our hand at the online world. We were part of another offer last year in May. We tried that for a few months, and it didn't work so great for us. And then, here comes MDC. Before I go any further, though, I'll let Nathan talk about what he does.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, I'm Nathan Draper. I'm in the construction industry here in Saskatoon. I work in the water and sewer maintenance department here for the city. So I do all of my work underground, fixing water lines, hydrants, valves, you name it. Wintertime is a very busy time for ourselves because here in Canada, minus 30 temperatures and water don't really go hand in hand. So there's a lot of water main breaks, and you don't really realize what you have until you don't have any water, and it's never any fun. So I had like my oh shit moment last year, and like kind of like the light bulb went off. I worked a lot of overtime last year, grueling cold, long days, consecutively missing out on a lot of things and sacrifices that I had to do. But I just realized it wasn't like a sustainable lifestyle, something that I knew like I could do it right now. But, 20, 30 years down the road, as I get older, it's definitely something that I do not want to have for the rest of my remaining years, just to try to get ahead and have all the sacrifices. We don't have a family yet. So there's a lot of those factors as well. So it's like just thinking long term. It wasn't a sustainable lifestyle. So like I knew there had to be a better way. I've seen all these people around me jumping into the online world in one way or another through different businesses, through different markets, and that's where we kind of got kind of started digging around, started looking around last May, June, getting the idea, getting our feet wet. And the first offer we went with didn't align with us, and it was like, okay, well, whatever. We're just getting started. Like we're just kind of figuring out what there is for us out there. Obviously, there's so many different options, and what's working, what's not working. And I'm a firm believer in having the right mentors and the right people to surround you to get you to where you need to be. I'm a very firm believer in that. I don't care what anyone says. No one is self-taught or self-made. Somebody has some sort of guidance or leadership along that way. And long and behold, here comes MDC in our lap in November, and instantly, like we could right away get the feel for the first week that we joined in, like just the community, diving into some of the live trainings and the webinars, being able to hop on one of your first trainings. We instantly felt the connection, felt the alignment. we didn't even have a single product in our hand yet. But it was just the fact that right away we knew, like, we had the support, we had the leadership, the mentorship, the whole community and the team as a whole. We knew right away something amazing was going to happen, and we knew that the stars were aligning and we needed to be where we needed to be. And fast forward to 4 months now, and this is where we are today, and it's only getting bigger and better. And it's crazy to think what the next thing is going to be, or where we are going to be in a year's time. So it's
exciting.
It's super exciting. So
That's awesome. I love it. And you guys just did something exciting before this. Can you share that, or is that private?
We just went and purchased our wedding bands.
Come on, y'all, give it up. They're getting married.
It's been expensive Friday already.
He's like,
hard.
It's been an expensive day, wedding band day.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, just a quick heads up. We have some people asking, yes, this video that you're watching right now, whether live or replay, is a recorded video. It is being recorded right now. So you can send this video out to anyone and everyone, anyone on your team, anyone in the world who wants to get some inspiration, some motivation, some tips, and just learn how other people are creating success with this business. So yes, share this out. There are people that you know that need to hear this message. So get the word out there. All right, so you guys have only been with MDC for, you said, 4 months.
4 months, yep.
Wow, that's huge. And you guys hit 5K affiliate, like what, in your second month?
We were very close in our second month. We missed it just by a touch. So we hit it in our third month, and then we did 10K. Yeah. In our fourth.
Love it, guys. So I hope everyone's paying attention, guys. They hit 5K their third month, and then basically the very next month, you guys hit 10K.
Yeah.
So what that tells me, and I want everyone to please, listen, I know there's affiliates on here watching, and maybe you've been in the company for 6 months. Maybe you've been in MDC for a year. Maybe you're brand new. So we have all different aspects of affiliates watching this. And one of the big things I'm taking away from this that they did is they got started and they took massive action. Because while some people hit 5K their first month, which is rare, most people don't hit 5K affiliate for 6 months, 12 months or more, which is fine, right? Everyone's on their own journey, so we don't want to compare any of that kind of stuff. But they hit the ground running, and they're going to be sharing in this video some of what they did to be able to hit 5K so fast. But really what stands out to me is not just that you hit 5K, it's that you kept your momentum going. And for me, that's a big thing that I want to ask you guys here in just a few minutes, is how you're able to go from 5K to the very next month, go to 10K, because that tells me that you didn't stop. Mm-hmm. And one of the biggest mistakes that people make, and I did this in the past, and I see a lot of people doing it with network marketing, is they hit a rank. They hit something of success, even just something little. And then all of a sudden, they stop doing the work that they did to be able to get that result. And then 3 months, 6 months, a year goes by, and they're like wondering, how come they didn't move up anymore? And they're like stuck. Anybody know what I'm talking about? You just kind of get stuck. Well, they didn't get stuck. And they're going to talk about what they did to advance their momentum, because that's something I think everybody who's watching this wants to be able to learn, how to advance momentum. How many of you watching this right now want to advance your momentum in your business? Well, we're going to talk about that. But first, I want to back up a little bit. I want to get a little bit more of the story, because I love to be able to dissect, what did your sponsor do? Give them a shout out if you'd like. But what did your sponsor do when they introduced you? What did they say? What did they do? Did you know them? Give us that process, because everyone on here is like, well, I want to recruit a 10K affiliate, right? They all want a Kendall and a Nathan in their team. So what did your sponsor do?
So our sponsor is Ashley Davis.
What's up, Ashley?
She's actually a childhood friend of mine. I've literally known her since we were like, 2-3 years old.
Childhood friend. That's awesome.
Yeah, and we actually lost touch for quite a long time. We used to hang out all the time, and we lost touch for about 5 or 6 years, and just kind of kept in touch here and there on Facebook, but nothing crazy. Didn't really talk that much. And she was actually in the same previous offer that we were in, and she had struggled through that as well. So I remember the day that she approached me and she was like, hey, I've just found something super amazing. I know that you're going to love it too. It aligned with me so much more. You have the same type of personality that I do. You're going to love our team. I really want you to check this opportunity out. And I was like, okay, I'm a little bit intrigued, felt a little bit burned from our last offer. So I was a little hesitant for sure. Nathan was like, oh, if you want to do it, you go ahead, you try it yourself, and we'll kind of see where it goes. So she probably followed up with me, I'm not kidding, for almost a month. Almost every single day for
I hope everybody's taking notes. And by the way, I know everybody loves scripts. So Kendall, can you tell us just really quick one more time? I hope you guys are taking notes. What exactly, give us, obviously from memory, what was it that she sent you? And I want everyone to really pay attention because so many people overcomplicate this, or they don't know what do I say to people to pique their interest. And so what did Ashley say to you again to pique your interest?
The first thing that she said to me was, I have something here that I'm super excited about that I know you're going to love too. And it's something that you're not going to want to miss. So please check it out. My defining moment though, after she followed up and sent me all the information and stuff was, Kendall, this is the last time I'm going to contact you about this. I am building something huge and I don't want you to be left behind. And I was like, hey, I'm in.
Guys, this right here is gold. I mean, we could just close out the whole thing right now because this right here is pure gold. And I put it here, paraphrasing, of course. Yeah. This is essentially what Ashley sent to Kendall. I have something here I'm super excited about. I know you will be excited about it too. And I don't want you to miss this. Mm-hmm. To everyone who's watching this video, take a picture of the screen, put it in your own words. But can you send a message like this to everyone you know? It's not hard. And who cares if people say no, right? I know for a fact, Ashley, when she sent this to you, she was excited, right? Yeah. And so to everyone who's watching this, be excited. And then she followed up with you. How many times do you think she messaged you over the course of a month before you finally joined?
Probably every second day for the month.
Every second day. Okay.
And I know her personally.
This is gold, guys. And by the way, I do the same thing. And some people are afraid to be so relentless in their follow-up. And for me, being relentless in my follow-up, what I'm doing is I'm showing that I care. Mm-hmm. Like I'm messaging my prospects every day, every other day. And I'm going to keep following up. And you may think, well, aren't they going to get upset? Aren't they going to think that you're bothering them? You would think so, but not really. 99% of the time, when they finally do respond, they're like, oh, thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for not forgetting about me. But this is gold right here. Here's another big one I want you to write down. Everybody, take a picture of this. You don't want to be left behind. That is what she said to you. And you were like, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so this is huge. Did everybody just get some value just from what Kendall's sponsor did from the initial message to the every other day following up to the final message of, listen, girl, I don't want you to get left behind. Yeah. Those three things right there, if everyone watching this will start implementing that in their business, you guys are going to start getting more results. I guarantee it. Okay. So that was huge. Is there anything else you want to share on the process of you getting started?
Well, just like another thing too, it's all about your mindset, because when we were with our other offer, when we first started, it was like,
thousands of dollars,
thousands and thousands of dollars, right, to get started with the other offer we were with, and a lot more of a process and capital to start with that.
I'm sorry, how much?
Thousands, like $10,000.
Like $10,000. Maybe even more.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So
$10,000.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that? You know what? Now I know why you're successful. That's it. Now I know why. Because the biggest problem with our business in MDC is it doesn't cost enough. It's so cheap.
That's not a problem.
So, because it's so cheap, people don't take it serious, right?
No.
Most people don't.
No.
I want everyone watching this video right now to do a mental exercise with me. Ready? Mental exercise. Get out your credit card. $10,000. $10,000 is what it costs for you to join this business. I'm sorry, but how much more serious are you going to take the business?
Absolutely.
Be honest, everyone, right? So that's huge. I love it. I mean, just it's a game changer. If people would treat this business like they spent 10 grand, they would be so much more successful. And I think that's probably a key factor as to your success, because you went through that pain of not only having to spend 10 grand, but also having other people join with you who also had to spend 10 grand. Like, woo, that's crazy. Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I love it. Anything else on getting started, the process of joining?
Just how affordable it is, and being able, to join a business that can literally change your life by, implementing, duplicating, being involved with the team and being involved with your uplines, being able to start for something that just costs a couple $100 that can change your life. It's really a no-brainer. And it's just we're different. We had the different mindset than other people have, but being able to start for a couple $100 with something that can literally change your life, it's unbelievable.
I love it, guys. This is huge. By the way, anyone watching this, if you're getting value, I know you are, drop a like, drop a comment, share this, because somebody needs to watch this video right now. Okay, so you gave us some huge value already on the process, on your sponsor, what she said, and the relentlessness that she had in continuing to follow up every couple days. The final thing she said to get you to get started. And one thing I also want to talk about is the fact that you're in Canada. Mm-hmm. So let's do this. Let's do that now. I got several questions for you. So the fact that you're in Canada, currently, you cannot purchase any CBD oil.
That's right.
However, you didn't let that stop you.
No.
Can I get a hashtag no excuses, right? So they're in Canada. They cannot purchase CBD oil, but they can purchase our Mantra essential oils, and they can purchase, I can't grab it, but our actually you can see it back here. All of our shampoo, conditioner, all this goodness, right? Mm-hmm. And so how, when you are not able to buy CBD, have you been able to not let that stand in your way and still create so much success?
Because ultimately we just see the big picture. It's not like we're never going to have these products. It's just a matter of time. We don't know exactly when, but we know it's in the works, and it's just a matter of time. But the beauty of being in network marketing is it's not like a typical brick and mortar business where, your clientele is where you live and your friends and family. That's network marketing. We have teammates who are in Australia. We have teammates in South Africa. Our reach is endless. So there's hashtag no excuse. It's changing your mindset, because a lot of people think, well, I only have to, I got 10 people that are in the same company in Saskatoon. How am I going to gain any traction? Well, no, it doesn't matter. You can reach out across the globe. There's how many people in the world. So that's the beauty of network marketing. And it's just educating people and changing your mindset that the internet, your reach is absolutely endless and you aren't limited.
And I think too, one of our biggest things, because when we first started, we only had the nutritional sprays. All the other products hadn't been released yet. Mm-hmm. So we really studied the compensation plan and why it stood out compared to other companies and what made our business so much better. And just because we believe in it so much and we know how awesome it is, we had to show people the bigger picture.
And with that being said, so now that we see the bigger picture, we hit 10K not being able to have all these products. So we're also laying some solid bricks and foundation to our business right now. And once CBD and all these other amazing products come available to Canada, we're just our business is going to skyrocket.
Yeah.
We're 10K today. So say if CBD came in tomorrow, we'd probably go right to 100K. So it's just the fact that people have to, we've built all the relationships. I got probably 30 people on my phone right now that if I got the go ahead that CBD's coming tomorrow, I know there's 30 people already that are going to buy like right now. And like, that's the mindset that you have to have. It's not like get rich, get quick overnight. But the moment that this business now, we get all the products here, is like, we're just saying it's going to be that big. It's probably going to be even bigger than what we anticipate.
And the people that you know who are smart, they're getting in now, just like you guys did.
Yeah.
Of course, there's going to be the fence sitters and the people who want to wait. But I mean, look at this. We just have someone commenting here. This person, this young lady, you can see her right here. She's in Tanzania. I believe she's working with Stefano out in Tanzania. They can't buy CBD oil, but guess what? They're building their business and referring people to CBD oil who live in the United States. And they're getting paid commissions in US dollars, which is huge. And they live in Tanzania. Like, how incredible is this business? It's unbelievable. And so the people who are in Canada, who are getting in now, who are laying that foundation, they are going to be the ones who are going to be in position to, create this explosion. So I absolutely love that. Talk to us now. Let's get into some actual tangible things you did. Could be things that you were saying, things that you did that anyone watching this can actually go implement on. What did you do when you first got started and or when you hit 5K, which was about a 3-month, 2 to 3 months from the time you got started to 5K? What were some of the specific things you did to be able to hit 5K? And, really just so that anyone watching this who's not yet 5K can implement some of these strategies.
Well, we first of all started off by not trying to overwhelm ourselves too much, because some people can dive in and they can message like 200-300 people in a day, but then
your follow-up falls down.
Now your brain's a little scrambled and whatnot. So one thing that we implemented was compounding consistent actions on a daily basis. So even just 10 is a good number. So if you think on a week-to-week basis, if you message 10 people every day, you follow up with 10 people every day.
70 people in a week.
70 people in a week.
Yeah.
Then let it alone, you're making a post or two a day. You're adding to your story. You're just getting that awareness out. In the long-term effect, 70 people a week, and then you add that up to like 4 months, 5 months, 6 months down the road, you're reaching a lot of people. And so that was our step. We didn't want to get too overwhelmed, but like we want to just compound those effects. And we do that daily. We take no breaks. It doesn't matter if we're on a vacation somewhere or we're going somewhere for a weekend. We don't use the excuse to hold us back that, just because I'm on holidays, I'm going to stop. No, we don't want to stop the momentum, because we have huge goals. We have a strong why. We know why we're in this business. We want to be super successful, and we don't want to take our foot off the gas pedal. So every day we're always messaging somebody. We're always responding to somebody, and we're always spreading value, because we do not, if anything, we're going to do a disservice to anybody that's potentially watching on the sidelines, because we do not want anyone to miss out on this amazing opportunity, because it is legitimately a game changer. It's no scam. It's none of this. It's changing people's lives. It's making people better human beings. I've met some of my amazing close friends now. Like I can say Aaron, like we've talked quite a bit now. And, being able to build these connections and these relationships with people is absolutely amazing. And being surrounded by all these like-minded people, it's changing lives. It truly is. It's not just a hoax or anything. And
I think that's how you have to look at it too. It's not only an amazing product that's helping so many people. It's not just the money that's helping everybody and the personal development, but you're literally building lifelong friendships and connections with people, whether it's your team or even prospects, even if you're just bringing value to people that you're connecting with.
Like a lot of our teammates now, because like we talk to them on a regular basis, and I talk to them more than my friends. Yeah. We become a family, and we're talking on a daily basis. And this is just the beginning. So we're looking forward to some of these events coming up, because then we're able to actually connect in person, and it's going to be, just creating these lifelong relationships is amazing.
I love it. So guys, you said that when you got started, you were just committed to not overwhelming yourself, just sticking to the consistent, for example, 10 people every day. Now is that your number, or was it a different, what was your number?
Yeah.
We started off with 10. Yeah. Now personally, I do 20 or 30, but it's whatever you're comfortable with being able to follow up with. So we both have full-time jobs, but we still hustle every day.
Love that hustle.
Yeah.
So the question, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, like no excuses. Like, you always have your phone in your hand. It takes how long to send a message and reach out to somebody. You never know who you're going to connect with or what kind of relationship you're going to build. Mm-hmm. But I'm all about, just being able to connect, send out those quick messages, and, don't put any break into the momentum.
I love that. This really does take me back, because in 2012, I was working 2 jobs to support my wife and kids. And I can remember I was getting up at 5 a.m. every day to go to work, and I had no time. But every moment that I had, from driving to and from work to my lunch breaks, I was messaging people. I was contacting people. I was building relationships. And I got to the point for me personally where I was like, that's it. I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to go full time. But I couldn't do it without income first. Yeah. So obviously I had to be able to build momentum and build an income in my network marketing business to the point where it was consistent so that I could quit my job. But the amount of hustle and crazy work ethic and focus that it took for me to do that, quite frankly, most people just aren't willing to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do it. And so the question for everyone's watching is, what is your goal? Is your goal just to do this part-time? Is your goal just to make this a hobby? And maybe that is the case, and that's great. And you could make an extra $500 a month with your MDC business doing this super part-time and not really worry about anything, right? $500 a month is easy. But if you want to hit 5K, 10K and beyond and start making, $5,000 a month, 10 grand a month or more, then you're going to have to find that hustle, and you're going to have to make those sacrifices and put in the work and be consistent every single day. So I love it. Now here's a big question, and that is the momentum that you created from 5K to 10K. Talk to us about that, because a lot of people in this business, they'll hit 5K and then they get stuck and they're at 5K basically forever. And I mean, listen, it happens. I want to be able to help people not get stuck. And you guys are advancing momentum. Mm-hmm. That is the best place to be, because it's fun. You're having success. So talk to us about what exactly did you do to be able to go from 5K to 10K the very next month?
Biggest thing was leading by example for our team. We're a firm believer in, lead by your actions and by your examples. But we made sure we connected with our team, and we got everybody connected with your monthly incentives. We also have incentives that we have going on monthly within our team as well. But that's the biggest thing, is because your incentives and your goals that you set out every month, there's a method towards that madness. Because if you hit those incentives and those goals every month and you constantly do that, your business naturally is just going to explode. Yeah. It's never going to stop. And that's one of our goals. And I think, since the first month entering into the business, we've been entered into your incentives and into your draws every month. And that's our goal. Every month, we're always getting in 1 entry or 2 entries at the very minimum. That's our goal, because we know that's never going to stop the momentum, and that's leading example for our team. And so our team definitely looks up to us, and we love to spread that knowledge to them. We always tell them, all right, guys, get into these draws, get into these incentives, because naturally it is just going to keep your business flowing. It's going to keep, now when they start building their teams, it's going to be the domino effect. It's going to trickle all the way down.
So I think too, like going to 5K was like we were running up the hill and we had a big boulder attached to us, because we were pretty much doing it by ourselves. We didn't really have our runners yet. So we were like, okay, we just got to keep going. We got to keep going. And honestly, I feel like 5K was harder than 10K for us. But maybe because we had already experienced that climb, then we knew how to help our team become successful because we had already been through it. Yeah. So then it was all about supporting our team, offering to do 3-way chats with their prospects, giving them ideas of how to follow up with people if they're stuck, and just constantly being there to support your team while still also bringing in people for yourself.
I love it. So one of the big things that stands out to me, and I hope you guys caught this. Now I know that some people are watching this. This is on YouTube. This is a public video. I know there's some people here that are maybe not on the power team. However, for those of you that are on the power team, what they just said was pretty big deal. How did they hit 5K? Okay, this is what I heard. You guys, from the very beginning, made a decision that you were always going to win the monthly promos and contests. Every month, we do different promos and contests. And for those of you on the power team, I would hope that you know what we're doing for this month. If you don't, make sure you get in the Facebook group, click on announcements, and you can see all of the promos that we're doing every month. What these guys decided to do is we are going to win the promos every month. And we make it so that it's not like you don't have to go sponsor 20 people. Like, it's something that everyone can go do. And so their first few months in the business, you heard Kendall say, was really the hardest. And I love this because if you think about a train, a freight train, how long does it take the freight train to get moving? It takes a while because it's super heavy, right? And it's just like chugging along really slow, really slow, really slow. But eventually when it gets up to speed, what is that train doing? It's cruising. And it's hard to stop the freight train. However, in network marketing, the train, hear me on this analogy, in your network marketing business. So you hit 5K, means the train's moving. You finally got momentum. For some people, it takes 3 months to hit 5K. Some people, it's a month. Some people, it's a year, whatever it is. You get to 5K. That means your train has momentum, the freight train of your business. But here's what happens. Unlike a real train, the network marketing freight train, here's what happens. People hit 5K and then they stop putting fuel into the train to keep it moving. And the train doesn't just slow down slowly. It's almost like you're hitting the brakes. And you're putting the brakes on your business. So what these guys said is, you know what? We are going to make sure that we are always winning the monthly promos. What does that mean? It means they're leading by example. It means they are still feeding the fire. They're still building the momentum. They're still enrolling new people every month. And 10K, you heard Kendall, basically, she's like, 10K was easier than 5K.
Yeah.
How is that? Why is that? It's because they did two things. They continued to pour fuel into the train, coal, keep it burning. They're enrolling new people. They're winning the promotions. And they got their team to do it with them. Now, I know that may not seem like a big deal, but I'm making it a big deal because guess what? A lot of people don't do it. You guys did it. And it's why you hit 10K so fast. Because you're still producing, leading by example, and you're rallying your team together every month to get your team to be a part of these monthly promotions that we do every single month. Yeah. And that simple thing, guess what it did? It got them to 10K quickly. And their team is running with them. Anything else you'd like to add to that?
Well, pretty much just like any business, the first couple months of the first year is always going to be the toughest years of any business traditionally. And a lot of people have their minds wrapped around, I'm going to join a network marketing business and I'm not rich in my first month or two, they just quit. Yeah. And ultimately
even their first week,
like, they're like, I signed up, like, where's my money? Like, this is a scam. Right. But it's a business. Right. And it's like, you get rewarded for what you put in.
Yeah.
But, if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? And that's just the thing. And like, you have to have that mindset. But if you're with the right people and you're with the right team, like what we are, like here with the power team, everyone that sticks it out, it doesn't matter like how. Like we've had a lot of success stories, where people hit 5K in like a year or whatever. But the thing is, though, they didn't quit.
Yeah.
And so it's not a matter of like if they're going to be successful. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
But everyone gets so caught up in the comparison syndrome and being like, well, Nathan and Kendall, they're like, they hit 10K now in 4 months, and I'm over here and I haven't hit 5K, so I'm going to quit.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to break it to you, the fact that you're going to quit now, well, you're definitely never going to make it.
Yeah.
So
don't give up.
So don't give up. The biggest thing is you can't compare. Everyone's on their own journeys. We're super grateful for where we are at right now. And we want to help as many people along the road as we can.
Yeah.
But the biggest advice that I could give to anyone is just don't quit, because everyone just feels like they need to have that instant gratification, sorry. And if you stick it out, like we're not talking like you have to invest tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars like a normal brick and mortar business. We're talking about a couple $100 a month
and a few hours of your time a day.
You get some amazing products. You get to be surrounded by some kick-ass leaders. You get tons of value poured into us for free on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
If you wanted to be part of all these trainings and other businesses or whatever, you're spending thousands of dollars a month just for these trainings and for all of these tips. So to me, it's really a no-brainer. The people that stick it out are going to be successful. It's just a matter of time, and you can't put a price on that. But the people that quit, I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but it's done.
All right, guys. So we're coming to a close here, and I'm sorry, but Jerica Herbert, you guys enrolled her?
Yes.
What? Come on, y'all.
I actually enrolled her husband, and she didn't know that he enrolled.
Oh my goodness. So Jerica, you guys see her name right here. She is a brand new 5K. Oh my goodness. Oh, the dots are connecting. I'm connecting the dots. Yeah. So last month, you guys helped someone hit 5K, Jerica, and that helped push you to 10K.
Bet.
Which, by the way, guys, make sure on our YouTube channel, which is where you're watching this video, everyone who's watching, click subscribe. When you click subscribe, click the bell so that you get notified, because Jerica, she's going to be getting interviewed on here as well. And we're going to find out how she got to 5K. And I think that it's going to be a lot of what you just heard, but we're going to get her story of how she did it. But this is huge, guys. Seriously, this is just like, boom, just put the cherry and the icing on the cake, because this is what this business is all about. Kendall and Nathan hit 5K. They put in the work. They're being consistent. They're doing the messaging, and they're fighting the fight. They get to 5K. And they work with their team. They're helping their team win the promos, the power team promos, and they help their first person hit 5K.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. I mean, and so let me ask you guys this. I mean, you could throw some names out there or just kind of give me a number, but how many people, and I don't want you to exaggerate. This is for training purposes as well. Yeah. How many people would you say right now that you have on your team? You got Jerica, that's one, that are now 100% focused, committed, putting in the work to go 5K affiliate. How many? No exaggeration.
I would say probably a solid 5.
Okay, love it. This is huge, because a lot of people say, oh my gosh, I only have one person in my team who's serious, or 2 people. Guys, they only have 5. Mm-hmm. 5. And they're 10K. Guess what happens when they help 4 more people hit 5K? They're going to be 25K affiliates. So that is the mission they're on. And all they have to do is, number one, they have to keep leading by example, keep winning those promos, stay producing, enrolling new people. And number 2 is, you have your 5 people that you are going to be working with every day, and you're going to help those people get to 5K just like you helped Jerica. So my advice to both of you would be this: message those 5 people and everyone else on your team and say, hey, look, we just helped Jerica hit 5K. Right now, we are going to help 4 more people hit 5K. I would even say this month, like, go for it. Yeah. Even if they miss, it's okay. We're going to help 4 people hit 5K. We need to know who are going to be those 4 people. Let me know if you want to be one of them. And if they raise their hand and they say, yes, I want to be one of them, then you got to hold them to it. And you got to bust your butt every single day to work with them, hold them accountable, and help them get to 5K, because that is how you are going to get to 25K.
Yeah.
I love it. Huge. Jerica says, couldn't have done this without these amazing mentors.
Thank you, Jerica.
Love it. Love it. These guys are awesome. All right. So I know we had the unfortunate cancellations because of Corona.
Yeah.
So we don't have road shows. There may still be some happening in a few months. We don't know yet. But as of right now, we are 100% green light for convention in August. Will we see you there?
Absolutely.
100%.
All right, guys, do not miss convention. Obviously, you guys know the whole situation with Corona. Everything's getting canceled these days. But by a few months from now, it's all going to be behind us.
Yeah.
So convention is a go. We will see everybody in Vegas for our annual international convention. Kendall and Nathan will be there. Do not miss it. And I would like to get a call to action really quick for everyone who's watching this video. And a final question for both of you is, for each of you, what is your final tip, strategy, suggestion? You've given us so much already that you can share with everyone who's watching that can help them create their breakthrough in their business right now. Go.
Honestly, I would say you need to have a strong enough why and a strong enough desire. And I truly, truly believe it doesn't matter from what walk of life you came from, what race, nationality, your age. I truly believe that if anybody has a strong enough desire and wants to learn and wants to dig into this team, anybody can do this. Honestly, anybody can do this. Your success story might be a little bit different. It might explode. It doesn't matter what it is. But we have so many people, amazing people on this team. We have amazing leadership. All you have to do is plug in, commit, make a decision.
Make sure that you're at the trainings every week. Get involved. Feel the energy. Get excited.
But everybody can do this. And I'm a firm believer in that. And I want to be able to help as many people along the way.
Woo! Guys, you're amazing. To everyone who's watching, get excited. Like once you create that passion inside of you, it rubs off. It really does. If people say, Aaron, what's your number one key to success? It's be excited. Just let it ooze out of you in your voice, in your conversation, in everything that you do. Be passionate about these products. Become passionate about this business. It's exactly what Kendall and Nathan are doing. They're staying plugged in. They're attending all the trainings. They're winning the monthly promos. They're rallying their team together. They're working with their team, and it is why they are having success.
Can I ask one quick thing, Aaron?
Yes.
Yeah, one other thing too is I know we have so many people that are sitting on the sidelines, not just our teammates, but like everyone else's teammates. And I don't know what it is with some people. Some people wait for other people to have like that success story first. But I hate to break it to you. The longer you sit on the sidelines and you watch, you're not going anywhere. If you're waiting for your one mentor to get the 25K, well, you already could have been at 5K, but now you're starting at 0.
Yeah.
So
don't wait.
Don't wait.
Success loves speed.
Woo! I love it. Success loves speed. Kendall and Nathan, thank you guys so much. Congratulations. And once you hit 25K, we're going to do this again.
Woo!
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, everybody who's watching, thanks for being here. If you got some value, do us a huge favor. Drop a like, drop a comment. Let us know in the comments below right now, what did you like best? What was your biggest takeaway? What piece of information are you going to extract from this that you're going to go apply right now in your business to get results? We want to see it in the comments down below. And remember, click subscribe so that you don't miss any of the trainings and success interviews that we do right here on the Power Team channel, and click the bell so you get notified. Thank you, Kendall and Nathan. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you.